Hello, and welcome to Four Little Bears. This is the 12 Days of Christmas Special, Day 5. I'm using the Spellbinders Holiday Fun Advent Calendar, which is amazing. If you haven't seen the intro, please go check it out. I really love this Advent Calendar. I'll be using door number 4 today to make a shaker card, a little mini note card. So if you haven't seen the intro, and this is a big spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen the intro, I went through and I opened up every single one of these doors because I am impatient and I can't wait. I opened up all of these doors and I'm going to make projects with the doors themselves because they're so cute and I couldn't bear to waste them. So this one is a pretty tiny door. It's only about 3 3/4 by 2.5 inches. So I think I'm going to make a cute little shaker card with it. So to make that shaker card, I'm using a piece of cardstock that's going to be approximately 4 1/4 by 6 inches. And I'm going to score that down the 3-inch side. I should say 3 inches on the 6-inch side. And I'm not going to cut this all the way down to its final length yet, and you'll see why later. Because also in the calendar, we got some little frames, and I want to use those in this project. And I'd like to make sure that I've got the right size frame before I cut that down finally. Here we go. And these are the frames that were in day 10. And I just kind of want to measure that out and make sure I get the right distance on each side of that frame. So for this particular one, again, I'm going to cut that down to about 4 1/4. And that's also going to fit nicely with that little door number 4. And if you don't want to use the doors, you can put any scene you want or none at all. Just make it a shaker. I'm just using Barely Arts glue here to glue that down to the center. I'll fast forward through my decision making here. I kind of like this one where the person is holding the Christmas tree, especially because it looks like the background is a Christmas tree farm, and in the front, it's someone who found a tree and is walking away with it. So to make this a shaker is really easy, and I'm going to do it wrong the first time. Don't put the thick one on first. First, put the acetate on. I'm just measuring that for a final little measurement before I cut some acetate, which is a clear plastic-like material. You can use any kind of recycled clear material here. And again, mine's about 4 1/4 by 3. And I'm going to use some flat Elizabeth tape, just regular double-sided tape, not the foam kind, to put my acetate on. I'm just going to kind of work that all the way around, making sure there's no holes in there so my acetate gets on there nice and tight. I believe that is 1/8 inch Elizabeth tape, but you could probably use 4 here too. or sorry, a 1/4 inch here as well. I really, really love these chipboard frames that came on day 10. They're very versatile, but I love using them for shaker cards. All right, just line that up with the acetate and you've got your little framed window. As easy as that. It's just so much easier. You don't have to think about what you're going to cut that out with and how to center it. It's already done. All right, so this here is just some foam tape that I am going to wrap around that frame. I think this is 1/4 inch foam tape. And I'm just going to kind of wrap that all the way around, trying to stay right in the middle so that you can't really see it from either side of the frame when you're looking right at it. And I'll just take my backing off here because I'm actually going to make this double thick. I could have you can use just one thickness for this, but I don't know. I thought it would be really fun to pop out a little extra thick and give those little inside beads and clay charms some space to move. But it will make it extra thick, so I'm not sure if you would want to mail this one. I think I'm going to use mine as a card, maybe even put a gift card inside it for like a little basket gift. All right, and how appropriate, these charms are the ones that we did open up in day 4. So I'll go ahead and put some of those in. And then also some of these adorable little peppermint pieces that were in day 11. And I'm just kind of flattening them out there and just slide that frame right on top. Make sure it sticks nice and good. And that's it, other than the embellishments. You could leave it this way. I don't mind the 4 in the corner, but I do really like the idea of this little person getting their Christmas tree from that farm in the background. I think it needs something else, so I'm also going to add a little ribbon just right in the top corner. There are 1,000 better videos out there of how to make this little bow. I think if you search up finger ribbon or finger bow on YouTube, you can find a lot of tutorials on this. I really like doing it, but I've tried to film a tutorial of it before, and that is not my forte. But I highly recommend you look it up. There's some really great people out there who do really good tutorials. So again, I'll just use my regular double-sided Elizabeth tape to tape that where I want it. Sometimes I even tape the ends of my ribbons, the little tails, to make sure that they stay where I want them to stay. But I think this time I'm just going to tape the middle of the bow. And I kind of like that ribbon staying long. And that was it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying this series. I can't wait to continue it with day number 6 and door number 5. Again, this is the Spellbinders Holiday Fun Advent Calendar doors that I'm using. The series has already done days 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got 4 projects done, day 1 being the intro. I hope you'll stick with me for day number 6, project number 5. Remember that all these projects can be used for any season, any reason. Doesn't have to be for Christmas. But if you do, I'd love to see it. Tag me on socials. Follow me on Facebook. Please give a like, subscribe, and share. Every little bit counts. Thank you for sticking with me. Hope you guys had fun. Have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe and stay blessed.